Happy Monday. It is a beautiful Monday. Time to change the mindset. We can call it Mindset Monday, but I just wanted to share with you Confessions of an Entreprenista. I posted earlier about, growth and success, however you define that success. It brings great responsibility. And are you ready? And so, for me, I can be transparent and say I was not 100% ready. About maybe a year and a half ago, I was given the opportunity or faced with the choice of changing the total trajectory of my life and career. So I had to kind of make a choice of um, the working in my purpose versus going back to a platform of the family business and keeping it going for the third generation. And so the talks and the pressure was on. Look, I got some lipstick. Mm. Oh well, it'll stay there. Don't let it distract you. But so I had to decide. Okay, I'm going back to the family business to take it to the third generation, which does not happen that much for African American businesses. So I decided to take that track, and I left the African American Chamber, which will always be near and dear to my heart. So, shout out to the African American Chamber. But I was put on a track, and I knew the responsibility was coming, and I knew that the secession was coming. But I thought that, hey, we're going to pace ourselves and we have plenty of time to do this, that, and, 5-year plan. And it happened really, really fast. Like it was a fast paced change. And so, although I had been preparing, although in my mind I know it was happening, as that responsibility came creeping up on me, I had to make myself be ready. And so my point is a lot of the times we are asking for things, we want things, and when they come and we're faced with them, we may hesitate at that fork in the road. We may hesitate to say, "Can I do this? Um, Let me wait a little bit more. I need to plan a little bit more. As women, we're planners. So I need to plan for this a little bit more. I might need a little bit more coaching." And it's like, listen, when the coach puts you in the game, everything up to that point, you've been going over the plays. It's the drill is over. You got to get in and play. And so, what are some of the things that help me be ready? Well, I mentioned one of them, all the way planning up into knowing that I had to make decisions. I had a coach. So, another shout out to Demetria Sloan, best executive coach that you can find. So, she helped me up through the process. And so, when the changes started to come, because it started to be very evident to me that this was going to be fast paced. It was not going to be 5 year. It was, you are getting ready to stand in this moment right now. I had to go back to what she had taught. And so I continue to have those sessions with her. But I had to put into action what we discussed. Another thing is just getting, you're going to see things around you change and people around you change. You're going to understand as you get more responsibility, as you become what people call a boss, or, I'm a part of CEO Chicks, whatever the case, you're going to see that your time is one of your most precious currencies. I believe family and people and time are more precious sometimes than in cash. Okay, so you're going to see that your time is very precious. So you're going to see that the things are going to start changing the way you use your time, the people that you're around. And it's going to take a minute for you to adjust, and you're going to realize that as you're moving in a different track, you're going to have to make an effort to keep the people that should still be in your life in your life. You're going to have to put on your calendar, call this person, call this person. The people who are in my heart, near and dear to me, I want to make an effort that I want to talk to them. I want to make an effort, and I will put it in my calendar. You're going to see that you have to be intentional. So I'm going to say that have your coaching, and then when you get the jersey and you're in the game, you got to realize it's not a drill. You just have to start playing. Then you're going to have to understand that your time is very valuable, it's a great form of currency, and you're going to have to be very strategic with it. A lot of my meetings now are 15 minutes. We don't go in without agendas. I'm very strategic on how I plan my week because I travel a lot. I have a lot of individuals, employees, because as you grow, you get team members, and you realize your team members are what's going to make you successful. So if you don't support your team members, if you don't pick the correct team members and subcontractors and vendors, you're not going to be successful. Um, and then you're going to have to be intentional again, with everything you do. So those are some of the things that help me. On top of that, getting mentors. And so being on social media is great and so forth, but make sure that you're getting out and you're touching folks. I always tell people I'm a Gen Xer with millennial tendencies. And now I found out I'm a Zennial. My brother told me I made it up, but I did not make it up. I saw it, I read it. And if you're born like if you're 31 to 41, you're a Zennial. It makes sense. We're not exactly Gen Xers, but we're not total falling with the millennials. And so, but for me, I have some of those tendencies where I don't want to go out and mingle or be with the right folks, and you have to be intentional. I'm very introverted with my social life. I work so hard during the week. I'd rather be home binging with Netflix with my husband and my puppies. But you have to get out, because I would want to share this last thing with you, especially for my ladies. I get blessed to sit at the table with people who do many deals and make a lot of money, and they have never been on social media, and their majority of them are men. Definitely not Facebook. They may be on LinkedIn. So make sure that you're really learning LinkedIn. All right, this is Confessions of an Entreprenista. I just wanted to share, so give you some of that Mindset Monday. The growth is coming, the success is coming, but are you ready? And if not, you got to get ready. Have a great Monday.